April 5th, Gideon, confusion and panic. Let's read the verse first. In the same way, no one knows the thoughts of God except the Spirit of God. 1 Corinthians 2:11. This is Judges 7:15-22. When Gideon got back from spying on the enemy camp, he divided his 300 men into 3 groups. He gave each man a trumpet and an empty jar with a flaming torch inside. He told his men, "When I get to the edge of the camp, do exactly what I do." Just before midnight, Gideon and his men got to the edge of the enemy camp. All at once, they blew their trumpets and smashed their jars. They held their torches high and shouted, "A sword for the Lord and for Gideon." The enemy troops panicked. In the confusion, they started attacking each other and fled. So Gideon sent a message to the tribe of Ephraim to stop the Midianites from crossing the Jordan River. Does the devil know what God is planning? No one knows what God has got planned or how he will do things. Only God is all-knowing and eternal. He doesn't have to wait for his plan to kick into action in order to see how things will work out. He already lives in the future. That means even though God makes a decision now, he can already see his plan happening. As believers, we have the Spirit of Jesus living in us. Because we are God's children, he lets us know as much as we need to know about his plan. 1 Corinthians 2:16. God shows his children things that his enemy knows nothing about. God had worked out a plan. Gideon was told about the plan. And guess what? The enemy knew nothing. The devil doesn't have a clue about God's plans. So when the devil tries to mess up what God is doing, God just goes ahead and uses the devil's little schemes for his own glory. Praise the Lord.